I'm Roger Dellar. I'm an English artist. I am a plein air painter and studio painter. I've always been an artist. I wasn't from a background that had art training. I wanted to do that, but my lifestyle was such that I had to get a job at 15. And then basically, when my children were at an age where they were toddlers, then what happened was I would used to paint at the weekends. We used to sail. While they were crabbing, I would paint boats. I've been coming here since, well, for probably a good 20 years. It came from Tony saying, you know, when I was exhibiting with you here, would I be interested in teaching as I teach? And we made a lot of friends of artists and non-artists too. And I liked the fact that it is, in a sense, it is a sort of waterside town. There's history, and there is a sort of, compared to England, there is a quaintness. We enjoy it, and there are a lot of things which are open mics where I will go and draw. There's a lot of activities, like this morning we went to the farmers market, and I think all of those things are really quite nice. I think my art style is realistic. I do try to record what I see. I try to look at it in an abstract way to try and get stronger compositions. And but I don't want to tell everything. I want to be interpretive, and I want to leave the viewer with a little bit of something for them to actually interpret themselves and tell their own story about. I get very excited about, you know, people in situations, as with, I've got one in the show with morning coffee at Lewes Bakehouse. I like people, the attitudes, the stances of people, and the light coming in. It's all about really trying to bring all these things together. And but I'm inspired really by light, and I often joke saying, in a past life I must have been a moth. The process would be really looking at the subject, thinking, what is it that interests me particularly? And looking for a series of shapes, looking particularly at where the light catches and hits something. And then from there it would be, I would say, trying to sort of see what areas are really important to me. So I will start by drafting out with paint, and I will then go in with tone, trying to make an abstract form, and then block the whole thing in, and then I'll revisit the details, sort of, you know, or the, if you like, the sort of the linear work, and then I will go back and I'll soften edges, I'll bring up other bits. But it's always a case of pulling and pushing and hoping that I don't overstate, but state enough. When you start looking as an artist, which I think it's sad that people who don't paint, they don't see and realise the colours, the shapes, the activity. I think it's when people start painting that they actually suddenly see the world in a different way. And And I think that's the great thing, is looking at the world, you know, through different eyes.